Welcome to lesson 143 of A Course in Miracles. This is review number 4. You're at the Qigong support for A Course in Miracles students. I am Judith and this is the Lucid Mind Center. So these lessons and Qigong classes which we're doing, they're very short. These are the short reviews where we are concentrating on the key sentence, my mind holds only what I think with God. And we are first going to prepare. We're going to take about 5 minutes preparation time to get into a meditative state and also really internalize this particular sentence, my mind holds only what I think with God. And then we are going to apply each one of those lessons to a short period, to like a minute or so, to figure out what that actually means for us. Before we start, do me the favor and subscribe to my channel so more Course in Miracles students can find me. And at the end, let me know how this was for you. I love your communication. I love to know how you feel. Let's begin. So, lesson 143. Our base idea is my mind holds only what I think with God. And we're going to be reviewing lessons 125, which is in quiet, I receive God's word today. And lesson 126, all that I give is given to myself. So today I just want to show you a very quick Qigong meditation, seated meditation, which you can do really apply to any of the lessons if you fancy. What we want to really do is we want to sink into the core of ourselves. We want to become aware, remember really, that we are the holy child of God, the holy son of God, and that we are having a human experience, and that sometimes it can be extremely challenging to remember who we truly are. So, come and sit on the edge of your chair. Put your legs shoulder width apart. Remember your central channel? That's right. Just by imagining the central channel and imagining that it's actually anchoring itself in the earth, you kind of become more stable. Put a smile on your face. You can do this meditation either in the morning or the evening, or you can do it in the middle of the day whenever you have a chance to do this class with me. Put a smile on your face. Remember that this is an intent you're putting on. Your intention is joy and happiness. This is what you're expressing with your smile. Very good. And then imagine that you are growing a tail, a dragon's tail from your coccyx bone all the way down into the earth. Just imagine that you are extending your awareness deep into the earth, extending the awareness of this body, that it belongs to this earth. That body cannot survive without earth. Body needs this atmosphere, it needs the air, it needs the food which this earth produces. It's a symbiosis, it belongs to it. And we often mistaken ourselves that we think that we are the body. We are not the body. We are a mind which has this body at its disposal for a little while to manifest the real world here. Very good. So, let us become aware of this body. So, inhale through the nose. I'm going to put the book like this. So, inhale through the nose. Then exhale through the mouth. And just wag this tail. Just imagining that you are grounding your body more into the earth. Remembering that this body belongs to Mother Earth. Very good. Let's do it again. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. And wag that tail. Very good. And one more time. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. I have said this in another Qigong class or Course in Miracle class. Qigong has got those 5 elements. And according to those 5 elements, the different virtues, they are kind of split into those different areas in the body. Like, for example, inner peace, this is within the kidney, bladder area, and unconditional love and patience is within the heart area, and kindness and generosity and gratitude is within the liver area, gallbladder area. And the spleen is confidence and trust. And the lungs is courage and righteousness. And I find it very fascinating that when you look at it from a Course in Miracles perspective, it's very interesting. It's because that's exactly what we have done. We have just split everything into different compartments and then even fight about what those different words mean and if this is my word or your word or God knows what. And what we want to try now, we just want to unite into this awareness. And today I'm wearing yellow. So I'm taking that as an indicator that we want to take specifically the confidence of the earth and the trust of the earth to remembering who we truly are. So let's grow this tail into the earth. Imagine that you're growing roots from your feet into the earth. You can also do, I'm just going to put the book behind me. So just put your hands like this, looking down, and now inhale up and lift up your feet up on the toes, and now exhale. Sink the foot down onto the floor, and now lift up your toes. And again, inhale and exhale. Let's do it one more time. So you lift up your foot up on the toes and inhale up. Then turn your hands around. Now exhale, sink your feet down onto the floor, and now lift up the toes. It's like a counter reaction. And we're going to do 2 more. Inhale and exhale. And notice that this breath and this awareness and this intention of working with the body brings you instantly into this present moment. And that is what Qigong movements or yoga movements or any other movements are actually really useful. And when you combine it with the respiration, and when you combine it with intent, exhale, then they become just more powerful. It's always about intent. It is always about your mind. And that's why me as a Course in Miracles student, am so fascinated by Qigong, because I feel it is a really, really powerful tool which we as Course in Miracles students can use. I'm also teaching non-Course in Miracles students at the moment, mostly in Spanish, because you don't have to be a Course in Miracles student to want to remember who you are. It's just, for us, it's a very profound mind training which we are having, because we are remembering today that our mind holds only what we think with God. Our mind holds only what we think with love. Our mind holds only what we think with light. And now say it with me. My mind holds only what I think with God. Just breathe normal. And now say it a couple of times, replacing the word God, if you fancy, with a word which resonates with you. And then afterwards you can tell me which word that is. Inhale, repeat the sentence, and exhale. And every time you're exhaling, imagine that you are bringing this awareness deep into your body. It's like you're bringing it deep into that central channel and into your lower dantian, into that, connecting with this truth and awareness and into the sea of Qi. I also call it the sea of love, the sea of love, really, I call it, where your soul, I would say, is anchored in. Spirit is anchored in there. And again, say it again. My mind holds only what I think with God. Notice how your central channel is expanding, how it's growing bigger. We're going to help it. We want to really become aware of this now. So put your hands like this in front of you, and now inhale. And imagine that you are widening this central channel, that it's becoming a pillar of light. Exhale. And again. And inhale. Imagine that it's like widening, it's becoming bigger. as you inhale and now exhale. And maybe you can feel it. Maybe you can feel the size of your pillar. The bigger the pillar, the more connected you are with your source energy, with God, with the light, with love, whatever you like to call it. And last one. And then say with me, my mind holds only what I think with God. Close your eyes and just think what that means to you. In the meantime, I'm getting the book for us to remember our 2 lessons. And then hold the bowl in front of you. And the first idea which we want to review today is, in quiet, I receive God's word today. So you can now, if you fancy, you can now inhale, keep on breathing like we've just done. Inhale, open up, and exhale. And then say, in quiet, I receive God's word today. And then inhale again. And exhale. And then say it one more time. In quiet, I receive God's word today. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. And now you can put the hands down, or you can keep on breathing with the hands. If you fancy, the hands are like underlining your intent. You can also just breathe normal and just do the expansion with your mind. Just repeat one more time, whichever way you like. In quiet, I receive God's word today. And then just let's sit here for a minute and see what we receive from our higher self. Very good. And let's now do the same with the second idea. The second idea goes like that. All that I give is given to myself. So all that I'm giving to you, I'm actually giving to myself. And all that you're giving to me, you're giving to yourself. So this attention and time you're giving to me, you're actually giving to yourself. And vice versa. So let's again hold this ball in front of us and then say, all that I give is given to myself. Exhale. And again, all that I give. Inhale, expand your hands, and then contract the chi. Very good. And again, say it. All that I give is given to myself. Inhale and contract. And now you can just do it with your intent, or you can do it only with your breath, or you can do it with intent, breath, and movement. And just say it quietly to yourself and observe what kind of ideas you actually receive from your higher self. Keep your mind empty, keep it quiet, and just allow it to sink the awareness and the message into yourself, into that big pillar of light. Say it again. My mind holds only what I think with God. All that I give is given to myself. And also let's repeat the first idea. In quiet, I receive God's word today. My mind holds only what I think with God. Exhale. And then just give yourself one more minute. Put your hands on your legs. I've got them on the book. And just see. Just enjoy. Observe. Smile on your face. Very good. And now let's repeat one last time. My mind holds only what I think with God. And then just put your hands onto your belly and circulate 12 times, coming up on the right, going down on the left. Just internalizing this idea and just giving love to yourself. Giving love, connecting to your sea of chi and spreading the love into that space which your body occupies. Giving love to this body, bringing that body to the light, bringing that body into this awareness that it's going to serve that purpose which you are giving it. Very good. Let's do 3 more. Very good. And now start circulating from the other way around. Start up on the left and come down to the right. And just circulate it the other way around, making your circle each time smaller, the spiral each time smaller, until you end up right above your belly button. Put a smile on your face. Observe how you feel. Observe how you feel physically, mentally, and emotionally. Sorry. If you also need to yawn, this is a good sign. That means that your vagus nerve is relaxing and you're coming into a very good relaxation. And then say the last time with me, my mind holds only what I think with God, what I think with love, what I think with light, kindness and trust and confidence. Love, light and chi to you. Have a wonderful day or night. Until we meet again. Tell me how this went for you.